Hey everybody, welcome back to 100 Days of Halloween, day 17. So, I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. If it's hot where you guys are, I hope you guys are staying cool. Um, those of us down here in the south are waiting patiently, or not so patiently, for the cooler weather. But anyways, day 17, what are we doing? Well, we do have some new people here. For the 100 Days of Halloween, I have joined in with my friend Rainee over at the Woolly Llama Shop, and we are making crocheted granny squares blocks, whatever you want to call them, in the sizes of 6" by 6" because we had a conversation and Rainee had this brilliant idea of making a Halloween blanket for the 100 Days of Halloween by doing one block every day for the 100 days to, at the end, have this awesome Halloween blanket of 100 squares. And seeing how I wanted to make a blanket for Halloween for the last several years, but lifey stuff was in the way and I never got the chance, I told her I would join in and we could cheer each other on. We could help hold each other accountable. If we're feeling frustrated, we can give each other a pick-me-up, whatever we need to do. And so here we are. We are on day 17. So far, I'm doing good with keeping up. Excuse me, lunch. Cucumber. For some reason, I don't know what it is with cucumbers lately. But, so the blocks we're making, we're either doing them in Halloween or fall color schemes. If we find a granny square or a block that has like a design in it, for instance, some of the swirls we've done, they can be standalone. We are also doing plain squares, or you can do plain squares if you don't want to put anything on them or no design. Use your colors of choice. And then some of the plain squares, Rainee has done some cross stitch on some. I have been perusing the internet and finding a lot of appliques that are Halloween and fall related, and I'm making those and sewing them on blocks. And you can do it however you want. If you want to join in, we do have some people that are joining in. They're not maybe per se doing all 100 blocks or 100 days. They're doing just as many as they feel they want to and the designs they want to, and going to make smaller projects like a bag or a pillowcase. So yes, we have people following along and doing their own thing and still having fun with it. But like I said, Rainee is linked in the description box. You can always go find her there. If you do not know her, you need to go check her out. One of the others that is following along that has a channel and doing her own thing, and I don't think she's doing all 100, but she's going to create some kind of Halloween project with it, is Nova over at Nova Gnome Creations. If you do not know our lovely Nova, go check her out. You will love her. She is so creative, so awesome, as are all my Yarny friends. And then we have another Yarny sis in solidarity who is going to be joining along as she is able, because she has a lot of projects on her plate right now. And that is Patricia over at Yarny Cat Crochet. So if you guys don't know any of them, go check them out. I love them. I love them all. I love all my Yarny friends. But go check them out, see what kind of creativity they're up to. I'm not sure that Patricia has made any blocks yet, but like she said, she's got a lot of projects on the plate right now. And whenever she's able to, she's going to do some of them and make a smaller project, which is awesome. Just more Halloween fun, right? So, day 17. Yes, I have completed days 1 through 16. I actually have a video that I'm almost done with for the first 10 days of blocks, and I will get that put up. We are on our second 10 days because we're doing rows of 10 across and then 10 rows up and down. And that will make the 100 blocks. Hopefully we do all 100. I hope we don't. Yeah. We won't go there. I'm not going to put that out into the universe. But anyhow, so I will go over, I won't go over the first 10 days. Those are in several other videos, and I'm going to do a separate video for that. And that will be popping up hopefully today, later today. But I will do a quick rundown of what we are doing for row 2. So days 11 through 20. And then we don't have all 20. We're only on day 17. So we've got 7 for this row. It's going fast. So I'll do a real quick rundown what we've got so far for row 2. If you are new here and haven't seen them yet. And please go back and look at, we have, all of us who are doing this have a playlist. You can go back and see the videos you've missed so you can get caught up if you like. We've done a lot of fun blocks. So for day 11, I did this little candy corn. And for the blocks that have an applique, for instance, this one is not a video tutorial. It is not somebody's blog post pattern. I freehanded this one, so there will be no, I will just put in the description box that it was freehanded. But if it is an applique or a design that is from a tutorial or from a blog post, I will put that information and try and put a link in. Sometimes YouTube will let me. Sometimes it won't. Oops, sorry guys. Friend from North Carolina. So yes, this was day 11. Day 12 was this little witchy gnome. And for this one, on day 12, I do have the information for her. The only difference is the crystal ball is not on that pattern. I just did a circle out of sparkly yarn to give her a crystal ball. And the hat is different. I freehanded this one because I didn't care for the hat. I thought it was too skinny and small. So, but those were the only changes I made. And then day, let's see, 11, 12, 13. We had this cool spider, however you want to put him, right here. Day 14 was a spider web because, you know, if you got a spider, you got to have a web. Day 15 was this cool, kind of psychedelic looking neon square. And originally I kept looking at the yarn and I wanted to do a square with it. And I was going to put an applique on, but as I was working up, this is Red Heart Super Saver in neon stripes. And I thought I was going to put an applique on it. But after I got it done, I was like, it'll cover up a lot of the colors, and I didn't want to do that. So I decided I was going to leave it as is because this has a lot of colors from some of the squares I'm using, so it kind of ties in, and I really like it. It's pretty cool. So we left it that way. And then day 16 yesterday, I did this free-handed little kitty cat in front of a moon on a branch on like this midnight blue, I think it's Red Heart Super Saver in Blue Wave. And then I used sparkly white to make some stars. And like I said, there is no pattern for this. I just freehanded it and the branch. And for yesterday's video, it tells you where to find this circle in a granny square. And it's an easy beginner-friendly tutorial. So yeah, and I just went with it, cat silhouetted in front of the moon, and I really love this one. This is tied for first of favorites with my other black kitty. So, as you all know, I love my black kitties, so we will be seeing a lot of black kitties in this blanket one way or another, even if I got to freehand them. So there was day 16. So what did I do for day 17? All that just to get to day 17. Well, I did a square out of this ball, partial ball, of, I love this yarn in neons, and it is the colorway Orange Neon. And it is very bright, guys. I mean, like, really Dago glow bright. And I love my neons, you guys. You guys know I have neons like all over the place, even where you can't even see. Over here. Yeah, I have neons everywhere. So there was this. This was my square. And I kept thinking, what am I going to put on this day glow, basically bright orange? And I was like, what is something fun that kids look forward to on Halloween every year? And it's bright and cheerful. And so I got inspiration. And once again, I did some freehanded crochet. So there's no patterns. And I have not been writing these down. I'm just making them as they come into my brain. And I think they would be really basically easy to figure out. I made a block with Halloween candies on it. So you got a piece of candy right here with the wrapper ruffles. And then we have this twisty, almost candy corn colored looking sucker. So all I did was a basic circle with single crochets and got it to the size I wanted. And then I went to the edge and I just did, I think it was a row of single crochet. And then I just did like 2 double crochets in the stitches. I can't remember really. And then I went around to the other side and I did the same thing. And then I just tacked it down. I left these. I've been really getting into some of these 3D kind of where I'm not tacking down the whole thing, depending on the pieces and parts. And then for this, I just did a yellow circle. And then I just did a chain in white for the sucker stick. And I think I single crocheted back up to make the stick. But I surface crocheted on the yellow and made a spiral in the orange to kind of give it the candy corn color effect. Yeah. And then I just sewed them on. I think these are turning out so fun. So now we have sweet treats for Halloween, and I really like it. Yeah, and I'm glad I used the colors that I did. I used this like slime green, and then of course this bright yellow with the pumpkin orange to do the surface crocheted little spiral. And I think it turned out super fun. So now we have Halloween candy to go with our blanket. And that is day 17. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with this. If you are making them at home and you don't have your own channel and you want to show us the squares that you're making, even if you've only made one and you don't know what to do with it yet, send us a picture. We would love to see what you're making. And if it's okay, let us know what name you want to be credited as, whether it's a channel or just your subscriber name. And we will put it in a video if you would like us to do that. So, yeah, because we love seeing what you guys are making too, even if you're following along, and that is so fun. That's what we want. I know, like, Halloween is not everybody's jam, but you got to think back to when you were a kid and it was all fun and you looked forward to picking out a costume and getting candy. When I was a kid, we had a little downtown, like a block party thing in our little town, and they would block it off and the kids would have a Halloween costume contest. We had apple bobbing, which we know in this day and age no one would ever do. We had cake walks where you could win cakes and cupcakes and pies and sweet treats. Just all kinds of fun stuff, little games, and the businesses, the few that were down there because it was really small, would give you little treats and goodie bags. And then once the block party was done, we would go around our little town and go trick-or-treating. And then when we were done, we were done. And yeah, very happy memories. And so that really took me back, kind of down a little way back when rabbit hole. And yeah, it was good memories, good memories. So there we go, day 17. And shout out to my friend Karen. Inside joke, guys. But anyhow, I'm going to let you guys go. That's day 17, and I have yammered on for 15 minutes. But yeah, so come back tomorrow for day 18 square. We are almost done with our second row. Yeah, it's going by fast. I'm hoping I can keep up, but I'm having a lot of fun trying. So, anyways, I know it's Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Um, and I hope you guys get to do some fun stuff. I hope you get to do some fun crochet or get some projects worked on that you really want to get out of your whip basket or get some progress on. And with that, I will tell you goodbye. I hope to see you back tomorrow for day 18. And until next time, remember, life is not perfect, so be kind. Try and create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars in your yarn. So till next time, guys, love you bunches. Bye for now.